Hey folks, this is Decoherent, and welcome to a new Rimworld series. After a mere 12-ish days since the Anomaly DLC was released, we're finally going to dive headfirst into the horrors of the unknown. And by unknown, I mean I didn't really read the dev notes very carefully, so a lot of this is going to be a surprise to me. We both like surprises, although for different reasons, and so I sally forth as dumb as possible. Since this is a new DLC, I'm really only using quality of life mods rather than anything that changes gameplay. There's a couple little nifty bits like vanilla temperature expanded so we can have central heating and cooling, but I'm really trying to keep things to a minimum. I'll have a list once everything's settled down and updated. I do have all of the DLCs active, and I'll use bits and pieces of them here and there. I don't mind royalty, I don't intend to interact with the Empire, but that's okay. Our religion will be really important, of course. I'm going to try to do some genetic research alongside all the other research, hopefully. And I'm planning to have a Mechanitor so that I can have a few mechanoids, but nothing like last time. These just add bits and pieces of possible story that I could use or just ignore. But anyway, enough talking, let's just go ahead and get started. So, new colony, we're going to be using the new Anomaly one. Your research expedition has finally arrived at the source of the anomalous signal, an ancient architect monolith on a distant planet. As you survey the structure from orbit, the scanner's audio feed forms garbled syllables which repeat your own name over and over. Your crewmate screams as her flesh begins flowing and reforming. A blinding beam of energy reaches up from the planet and tears your research vessel apart. You have disturbed something ancient and inhuman. Awesome. So, because this is hard and I have no real familiarity with this DLC, we're actually going to start at merely blood and dust. If we need to bump the difficulty up, we can of course do that at any time, so that should be fun. So let's make our planet. Let's make it a little colder and a little less populated. Okay, so what do we got here? Let's stick with something relatively easy and go with like... Oh, we could go with a boreal forest. That actually is kind of thematic too. Let's do that. Let me look around here. Okay, let's try this spot right here. So we are near a road, although not on a road, so we can get places relatively quickly. We'll need that if we have to cross this giant wasteland, so I think it'll be okay. And I think it'll be far enough away from the non-pirate faction here that it won't piss them off. We'll find out. Good, they don't care. Okay, good. So, as our colonists who survive, we have, first off, Avalon. This is the best backstory ever. As an accountant, Avalon often socialized with colleagues and made many friendships in upper management. One day, Avalon discovered a corruption racket run by some of her bosses. After reporting this, she was fired. Wishing to hunt down those responsible, she went on a mass murder spree. I love that to death. Phenomenal. And then Hart, who enjoyed collecting bones, as they were delving into history, not only were they collecting skeletons, but they began investigating tomes of forbidden knowledge, learning things that man was never meant to know. So that's not always a good plan, but it's a good plan for us. And we have a ghoul. I don't really know much about ghouls, so here's a ghoul. The only thing I changed in equipment is I swapped out the knife for a club, and otherwise I think we're pretty much set to go. So let's do it. Alright, here we are. The ancient monolith unleashed an energy pulse that tore your research vessel apart and mutated your crew. Only a few of you made it to the escape pods. Despite the setback, your mission is far from over. If you can learn more about the monolith, perhaps you can find a way to shut it down or harness its inhuman power. We're going to do that and try to end the world. I don't like the world very much anyway, so... Alright, here we are. So I don't think I'm missing too many... mods at the moment. So let's kind of take a look around here. What do we got? Frankly, this is a pretty good spot. So we are going to have a Mechanitor. I do want a couple of bots, nothing like the bot armies we built in the past. Flesh before metal, but, you know, preferring one doesn't preclude the other. So we've got that going up here. We've got just some kind of stuff scattered around. Our monolith, of course. A monolith of unknown age, purpose, and construction. Its smooth surface is etched with lines that twist and writhe in unsettling patterns. Awesome, huh? And fertility's good around here, and if I settle kind of here, I'm sort of actually protected. on a couple of sides here by the marsh, and that will slow down raiders. So I think we're going to set up camp right around here. In fact, we could set up camp right here if we wanted to. Let's do that. Yeah, in fact, let's use this area to start out with. Okay, so let me get this going here. Ooh, twisted meat. Pieces of twisted muscle and gristle bloated with tumorous growths. These bizarre shreds of flesh must have come from a horrific creature. That's going to be awesome. I have no idea what that means, but it sounds pretty bad, doesn't it? I agree. We can just do something like this, dumb to begin with. Set up our home zone. Oh no! Automatic home zone is on. Bad. Don't do that. And we should probably go ahead and set up some farming right away too. Let's see here. Okay, so we're just going to set up a couple of growing zones. I'm going to ignore this fertile area for a bit. We're probably going to end up kind of connecting these areas right here. So we've got some potatoes so we don't starve, some cloth because we'll need it. Actually, we probably won't need that much. Let's just shrink that a bit just to save ourselves some time. And some heel root, which we will definitely need. And for storage, I guess we can go ahead and kind of fill this area up once that's done. And then we can put a dumping stockpile outside for whatever. It can just go here. And work. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't really know how ghouls work, so I guess we'll start out kind of like this. It doesn't matter necessarily, because I just want everyone to haul things anyway. Oh, so I can just use you as like a regular colonist, huh? Interesting. Because you're my best shot, so let's use you for hunting. It's kind of weird, but okay. And oh, you're right on top of the steel club. That's why I can't find it. And then we've got a bunch of books and stuff like that. So I guess let's go ahead and let's haul everything in. I mean, yeah. Okay, so same as always. I'm kind of pulling stuff in over here. Chunks of a spacecraft, that's nice. I'm sure that will be very nice in the future. Weird ass monolith here. But tonight we're gonna get some sleep, and then in the morning I think I'm gonna have to at least build a box to encompass my growing area so animals don't come by and eat our stuff. Oh no, I don't have my little 1x1 table. Oh no, that's terrible. Well, must have missed that mod. Oh well. And then you guys can have, I don't know, here, have some stools so you have some place to sit. Just kind of getting things put together here so that we don't starve right away. Okay, walls are put together, so let's go ahead and let's get going here. So we need to start researching, of course. I can just go right there. We need some power. What can I do for power right off the top here? Oh, I should have planned this a little bit. Oh. Oh. Okay, we can fix this. Alright, there we go. Good enough. So, all this is going to screw up is our cotton, and I don't care very much about that yet. Let's plunk it right here, and then we'll make more cotton, I guess. There we go. Go ahead and put that. Oh, wait. Our meat rotted away. Oh no, and I haven't even had a chance to like do anything with it. Oh no. Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, I need a kitchen of some kind. Let's keep building wooden walls, that'll be fun. Everything here involves chopping down just tons of trees. Visitors, hi visitors. Oh, did I just trap you guys in there? Sorry about that. A fallen monolith. A wave of dread passes over our colonists. The fallen monolith has begun to stir. Slowly it begins to twist and rearrange itself, morphing into something new. Within a matter of days, the process will be complete. Be prepared for whatever happens next. Great. Yeah, that's just what we need. Okay. Well, anyway, build me a kitchen. For some temperature stuff, like I said, we have access to... Maybe I didn't say it. We have access to some of the cool things here from the new temperature mod. So I can warm these rooms up. I can just have this door propped open. I'm not even sure actually why it's there. Okay, there we go. And we're gonna need storage in here. So these are interesting. Bioferrite, an exotic metal-like fibrous substance with both organic and metallic properties. Bioferrite is produced by microscopic mechanites as they process organic material. In cases of disordered mechanite behavior, this happens in a chaotic, cancer-like way. This material is known to interact with some forms of psychic flows. If pressurized under specific conditions, bioferrite becomes extremely flammable, making it a useful fuel. Interesting. Then we have this shard, a scavenged fragment of dark architechnology. Originally created by a hyper-intelligent architect mind, this shard is packed with technology beyond human comprehension. It's capable of manipulating psychic flows, inducing architect influences, and more esoteric outcomes. While it is useless by itself, it can be built into devices that harness its power to produce exotic effects. I like that, and this really should have been a lot bigger. I don't really know what I was thinking. I don't really know if I was thinking. Probably not. Okay, so for research, wow. Okay, we have a lot of stuff done. Okay. That's cool. I'm happy with this. Actually, it's kind of bad, because I mean, something bad is going to happen. Well, as usual, I'd like some weapons, so let's go ahead and let's just start up with smithing. If that will work okay, and I think it will. Zero, you have nothing to do. Here, go hunt a couple things like buffaloes and whatnot, and bring them on in here. I'm not going to bother building a butcher table right now, or am I? Shamblers. A small group of 3 shambling corpses is approaching. The inhuman force that animates them with fadings, they'll collapse within a day. If you can capture one, you can study it for anomaly knowledge. Otherwise, they might not notice you if you leave them alone. Well, I would like to know about them. Very much. Very much indeed. And I actually have, yeah, a holding platform. I don't have a place for it. How big is it? Oh god. Okay. Sure, this is a really stupid way to do things. Okay, let's see which way they're coming. So they're way up here, right? Yeah, they're just kind of hanging out. Well, I want one. Quite a bit. They're just a really long ways away. Okay, so now that we've got an enclosed place... Oh great, a muffler revenge. Are you gonna get murdered? Nope. Okay, well, you stay there and finish things. And Avalon and Zero, why don't you guys come over here? We're gonna go try to take down some of those shamblers. I mean, I guess I could bring Hart, but Hart has other things to do down here, so. And let's hope I'm not screwing this up too badly. I have no idea what I'm doing. Plus, I need to get my Mechanitor at some point. There's one like right here. Because I don't really want to kill him. I mean, maybe just a little? Okay, you're rocking this. There we go. Ah! You killed it! Alright, well, how about this next one? Uh-oh, here, that one's angry. There you go, club the hell out of it. Ah! Guys, you're killing me here. We had 3 shamblers and we got none. Are there any left? No. Well, we tried. So I was talking about this being my dumbest colony ever. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No question about it. Oh, a name. Okay, I love using these randomized names. So our faction is Withrobinhim, something like that, and we are now Struggle Meadow. I like that quite a bit. Yeah, I just have everything wrong here. Like, the storeroom should be down here so I can leave the door open to bring guys into primary entrance and stuff like that. Like, I just did everything wrong. At least there's lots of animals and stuff around. Meteorites, okay, that's fine. Yeesh, okay. Well, we're good to go in metals for the moment. Wait, starvation. Why are you starving? We have food. Okay, so we could do a trade caravan. Yeah, we'll talk to them. Mandible goods trader. Okay. Cool. Yeah, come on in. We don't have any money or anything like that, so. My worst colony ever. Like, this is so bad. This is just so bad. And I also have a proximity detector. I have no idea what that is. Let's put it right there just for the hell of it, because I don't know what it is. Well, and here's our first raid. Hi, dude. Oh, you are so screwed. You're gonna go right through our traders. Zero, buddy. I gotta find more for you to do. I mean, you can mine. I don't have anything set to be mined because I don't need it. Man, this is gonna be brutal. Oh my god, you have a Doomsday rocket launcher. Please use it. Please use it. Oh. Well. You tried. Okay, now that we can butcher creatures, just want the stuff in our freezer, more or less as such, and we can just drop it on the floor and do that forever. And then I can set up a meal bill in here. Okay, do I have a cook? Kinda. Yeah, who's also my researcher. But you know, we're not on meals yet. Can you come study this? Do I just, like, have you look at this? Let's give that a try. Oh, and while you guys are at it, hope this shouldn't be... Here, hold on. No, that's fine. Okay. And for security, let's put in a bear trap. Put it right here. That means I... Nope, don't need a door or anything to rearm it. The monolith's dark metallic surface is warm to the touch, and Avalon thinks she can hear a faint hum emanating from inside. The lines on its dusty surface seem to squirm in unsettling patterns. Avalon focuses on the shapes, trying to uncover their meaning. The hum strengthens. The shapes begin to flow in Avalon's vision, but the surface isn't changing. Power begins to uncoil in the empty space all around. A black shape is forming in her mind. The anomaly is stirring. Let's hold on to that for just a few minutes so you don't go too crazy. Awful barracks. They're not awful, they're just terrible. They're the kind of barracks you build when you kind of don't plan your base at all. Alright. Look at this. You have bedrooms. Oh, of some kind. What, is this really a bedroom? Really, when it comes right down to it? The answer is yes, it is. Oh, I made this one too small. There, fix that. And my kitchen is in like one of the stupidest possible places I could put it. I love it. This one's going well. Oh, man. Alright, the monolith is twisting in 10 hours. Oh, this could be really, really gruesome, and I hope it's not. Let's throw this light. I love these, like... Oh, this is a heater. Oh, that's a good idea. Why don't I put it down here instead? And then we'll put some temperature in. Some over-the-wall vents. Because I forgot. And hopefully that will keep everyone warm enough. We'll find out. We are researching solar panels because I'm tired of the power thing we've got going on here. Yeah, this is going to need some pretty massive changes, that's for sure. I don't know if I want to investigate it or not. Or if I want to see what's going to happen in 5 hours. Let's wait and see what happens in 5 hours. A void monolith. That doesn't sound good. Whoa. Okay, a blanket of gritty fog has descended on the area. The fog smells ancient somehow and stings the skin. The unnatural grayness of it invokes a sense of dread. Wow. As the monolith twisted and changed, Hart was overcome with a horrifying vision. In an instant, she understood. The monolith is a doorway, just barely cracked open now. Something dark beyond imagination stirs on the other side, seeping into our reality. Terrified but excited, Hart is convinced she can learn more if given the time to study the monolith. Okay, and this opens up a couple more things. Cool. We've got a codex. Okay, yeah, we know about those. Okay, that was cool. That was really cool. Yeah, I think we're gonna starve to death. We need an anomaly project? No, we don't. Not at the moment. Well, maybe we do. Oh wow, look at this. We could provoke the void. Maybe. Skip abduction, dry animals. We could harvest bioferrite. We could learn how to contain things. Ooh, that's one that I kind of think we want. Do it. This will be good for you. And the 2 colonicidal. Alright, you know what? Actually, I think I'm going to call it here. And I'm going to draw some more lines on this horrible, horrible little box that my people are trapped within, and maybe make it slightly more livable. So our monolith has begun to stir. This is so cool. I'm just really psyched about this. So, but before we part, my usual little spiel as we head out here. So first of all, if Rimworld looks like fun to you, you should go buy it. It's important to support the people that make the games that we love so that they can continue making them. You should also go buy the soundtracks. There's now 2. That's really cool. Composers don't get the credit they need, and they're cheap, so go pick them up. And lastly, I have a Steam code for just this DLC. So if you already have Rimworld but kind of want to play with the DLC, just go ahead, post a comment, something. I don't care, just post whatever, and then I'll just kind of raffle that off at the beginning of episode 3 to give you guys a little bit of time. And so, as always, thanks for watching. See you next time.